What's good, YouTube? Tocast is back here with another video of the Madden 21 online CFM with a little twist here. This is the next-gen console, so we are playing it on the PS5. This is the PS4 version, just because everybody else in the league has PS4, other than me and my cousin. The game won't allow us to actually do the PS5 version. So it is still on the next-gen console, but it is the PS4 version. So this is a division game right here against the Bills. 4th and 11 right here. We are 11-3 currently. Just fell out of the #1 spot to the Texans, so we're still the #2 seed. Can we get a stop right here? He throws it up, and no, he gets bailed out with a tip and a catch by his receiver. Like I was saying, this is a division game right here. We're 11-3. We have to win out. We have the #2 seed right now. We don't have the #1 anymore. We need the Texans to lose again to get it, and I'm pretty sure he only has CPU. So it's looking like that's what we're gonna do. Come out here. He's gonna run the ball. First for a little gain. Without that crappy animation where I tip the ball and his receiver comes back for. Without that, we already got ball to start this game. So 2nd and 9 here. First quarter, we just jumped right into the game. We're not going to show the lineup or anything. We show the lineup. We really haven't made any. And look at that pick, Denzel Ward with the speed to take it all the way back to the house. I should have done a little bit of showboating. Right there, you saw it, a little stop. I'm just trying to win the game for real. Like I said, we just came off of a loss to the Dolphins. So we need to win this game. We're not really worried. We weren't really worried about the Dolphins because we played him week 1 and we beat him. We actually made him quit the game because he didn't want to play anymore. So, but he came out. His run game, we just couldn't stop his run game. He was a guy who literally just did slants. He ran slants. It was 3rd and short, 4th and short slant. So, but he got us, you know, fair and square.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
So, getting right into it, we just got the pick 6. We took it back to the house. He's coming out for another offensive possession. Can he score? That's the big question. 2nd and 8, little run for 2 yards. Not really anything. Never really want to take your opponent for granted, but we're in a really good spot here. We feel really good in this game. Coming off that loss to the Dolphins, not really, reeling. We're not feeling like, oh, what are we gonna do? We're just gonna play our game. Still, I found a offensive and defensive scheme that I like. Right here, I tried to bait him right there with his tight end when he ran that route in the middle. But he just sees it. If I could have baited him, I believe I was using Isaiah Simmons. We could have taken it back to the house with the speed. 4th and 3 here. We get a stop here. That's huge. We could go up 2 scores early. And right here, just barely enough of a tip. Just barely. I thought it was open for a split second, but we have Denzel Ward with that 95 speed on the other side.
They're going to have terrific field position.
So coming out on offense, we're going to be aggressive. We're not running the ball first play like we usually do. We're trying to be aggressive. I feel like that's a good play right there. It was close. It could have gone either way. It was close, but it was a good play right there. I came into this game saying that I needed to get O.J. Howard more involved. I've been really bad at that. It's really been the John Ross and Henry Ruggs show as far as like receiving wise, and then Damian Harris has had a hell of a year. As you can see in this video right here, Jalen Hurts, he solidified his MVP with this game right here. Jalen Hurts actually did get the MVP. I would show the playoffs, but for some reason, as we get a touchdown right there by Damian Harris, for some reason the file is just too big. It is just too big for me to export it onto a USB for some reason. I really didn't have this many problems with the PS4 as far as USB goes. As you can see, after the touchdown by Damian Harris, nice running touchdown. We're just going to jump right back on the defense. But like I said, I didn't really have this many problems trying to export or, you know, get videos onto the USB with my PS4. I know it has to be below a certain size or else it won't work. I have a video that I was trying to upload on 2K that was 20 minutes long that it just was not letting me, you know, put onto the USB. But I just put a Call of Duty video for 25 minutes on there. So I don't know what's going on. Obviously, PS5 is brand new. It's going to have some problems. Can we get a pick? Yes, we do. That's Noah Igobine, whatever his name is, rookie out of Auburn, plays for the Dolphins right now. He's been a stud for us. He is a corner, but we actually put him at the safety spot in our scheme, just because I don't feel like he has enough speed for our corner spot. So we put him in safety, and he's a jump king as well. He's not Obi Melifonwu, but he's a jump king as well. We switched him and Obi out. So, and he gets a good pick there. Here, as you can see on the left, we have Henry Ruggs on a linebacker that he usered and messed up. That's easy. That's barbecue chicken right there. That's barbecue chicken. If you go back and do a replay of it right here, we had a linebacker matched up with one of the fastest receivers in the whole game. That was easy. Big run up the middle, Damian Harris. That's what, 44 yards off of 3 rushes already and a touchdown. We're feeling really good. Our run game right here is really good, and we're passing easy. There was no point in this game where we felt like we weren't in control. Big run right here. Can we break it? Can we break it? And we do. That's Jalen Hurts. Look at that. Look at that little speed turbo coming out. That was actually him breathing. He gets in for the touchdown. That's a rushing touchdown. He already has, I believe, two passing ones. So we're going to go up 28-7, and it's just the second quarter. 4 minutes left. We're going to kick the ball off to him. I know Denzel Ward got a pick 6. Damian Harris got a touchdown. Okay, so that means that Jalen Hurts has a passing touchdown, and now he has a rushing touchdown. So great way to start. Great way to start this game. Last game, he did not have a good game against the Dolphins. And I really thought it hurt our chances. It really did. We were top 2 in MVP. Right there for Offensive Player of the Year. 3rd for Best QB. There for Offensive Rookie of the Year as well. After this game, we have one more game against CPU, which is easy. It is against the Jets. If you're going against CPU, you can honestly just run anything, spam, and get touchdowns. So as long as we have a good game here, and which you will see we did, we had a huge game. Jalen Hurts could potentially have Best QB of the Year, Offensive Player of the Year, Offensive Rookie of the Year, and MVP locked up. We could get him from a 75 to an 85 in one offseason potentially. So this game is huge. As you can see, our defense is just... They showed up. Last game against the Dolphins, they didn't show up to play at all. This game right here, they showed up. It's 28-7, and it's really not looking good for him. As he gets stopped right here, it was close. That was a big stop. That was real close. I'm glad he couldn't fight forward. We get ball again. 3 minutes left in the second quarter still. And at this point, I'm playing for the XP. I'm playing for the stats. Like I said, at no point in this game was I worried that he was going to come back or that he was going to do something. As you can see right here, just a big run to the outside. Not even really doing any jukes or anything like that. Just kind of doing a little zigzag in, back out to the outside so we can get in for the touchdown. That's Damian Harris' 2nd of the day. Big plays here. Damian Harris had a great season. He's been having a great season for my Pats in real life as well. He's really been, you know, a spark for our offense. Sonny Michel, our first round back we took a couple years ago, is kind of taking a step back. So it's been big for us to have Damian Harris kind of jump out and do something. So 3 minutes left right here in the second quarter.
At their own 25-yard line.
Honestly, at this point, I'm not even really worried about going into nickel, which is my 4 down lineman set. We're really just kind of playing dollar, which is our 3 down lineman. Getting extra DB. Unless he comes out like a really heavy formation running the ball, we're not worried about it. We're playing the pass every single play. Right there, that was a dot. That was really a dot. He threw it right over the head. I read it, but I read it late with Isaiah Simmons. We have the speed to get back, but I just read it late. That was a really good pass.
Also showed confidence in the defense.
If he just missed it on the mark just a little bit to either side, we might have had enough speed to go get it. So good pass right there. As I just found out halfway through how to turn the actual sounds back on. So halfway through you're going to hear me just talking while you're watching it. And halfway through you're actually going to hear the sounds of Madden as well. Right here, he got me with the run. I really thought he was going to run it. Right here, he thought he was going to throw on Isaiah Simmons. That's a great matchup for me. I love the Isaiah Simmons pick that I was able to get in the fantasy draft. He matches up so well on tight ends. There's really not much you can do. Right there, his tight end looked open, and as soon as he threw it, I switched on to him, and I just outran him to the ball. I got that acrobat on him, so you know he's going to go crazy for it. Right here, we got the ball at our 4-yard line, 1st and 10. We're up 4 touchdowns. Let's go, Jalen Hurts. That's a 96-yard rushing touchdown for my quarterback. He already has a passing touchdown in this game, but now he just got a 96-yard rushing touchdown. That's crazy. He's a beast, and we're going for the MVP. We're going for Offensive Rookie of the Year. We're going for all of it. So jumping ahead, 2 minutes left.
You should see Charles' face.
Can we get a pick? He threw it right to us. That's Troy Apke. Not the highest overall corner or safety, not the highest overall safety, but definitely the fastest. That comes in handy. He threw it just right to us. We were able to bait him that time. It always feels good when you can bait somebody into some throws to get some user picks. At this point, it's 42-7, and it's not halftime. We're going to go for another QB run. Can we get it? This is embarrassing if we do. And he tackles us right before at the 6. We were real close right there. If we could get another rushing touchdown, like just right there on him, honestly, that's demoralizing. At this point, this game is really not that fun to play because we're dominating him right now. He doesn't really have an answer to stop us. He can adjust, which he can do. Another rushing touchdown, Jalen Hurts. I believe that is 3. I think that's 3 rushing touchdowns for Jalen Hurts. He can adjust, but it's either a run game or a pass game. So far, our passing has been spot on as well. We haven't done too much of it, but when we do, our passing game has been spot on, but our running game has been on another level. This is what, I would like for our run game to be all year. Halfway through the year, I finally found an offensive and defensive scheme that I really like, which happens to be more of, running the ball inside first, and then, throwing the ball as well, because we do have some speed. So John Ross, Henry Ruggs, and we are going to look to upgrade our 3rd receiver in the draft as well. We could potentially get a Jalen Waddle or Devonta Smith as our 3rd. It's going to be really hard for somebody to match up. I know the Eagles user, he has all his corners have like 93 speed plus, so he could match up really well. So at that point, we gotta start running the ball against him or something like that. So big sack right there. 1:45 seconds left to the second half. In my mind, we're trying to get the ball back and score again before the half. In my mind, that's what we're trying to do.
They'll come up after the sack on a
now sometimes I don't like to run the score up all the time on guys. If it's a cool dude, and I respect a guy, come on, right to Isaiah Simmons. I was kind of wondering if I could get back fast enough because that was open. If he would have thrown it earlier, it might have been a touchdown if he had a guy that was fast enough, but he didn't. Gave me time to kind of recover. I'm right back there with the user. Like I said, I usually don't like to run it up on guys, that are cool in the league. I'll give him a little respect. I'll start running the ball, whatever. Here, I don't really have anything against him. That could have been close to a fumble. That's usually why we switch to conservative whenever we're playing a user, so we don't fumble the ball. But just in this game, I had a lot of frustrations that I had to take out in the Dolphins game. That game, I couldn't run the ball. And if I could post the video from the playoffs, which is just too long, so I'm going to have to start breaking them up into short videos like this one that I did beforehand. I couldn't get the run game going. Now, next year, my line will be a little better. Everybody on my line has developed really nicely. And that's a dot right there. That's what we're working on with Jalen Hurts. We need more of those. We need those every single game. If we can do that every single game, we're going to be something fierce. That's going to take us to halftime, 56-7. That's a score for a whole game, and it's only halftime. So, coming right out, as you can see, we're stupid. That's a Stevie. I thought that we could get it just over his head, because I saw him there. But I thought we could get it over his head still. And we didn't. So that's the only really mistake we made all game. The only mistake. It's 56-7. Our defense has been just really good. Our offense has been really good, except for that play, which we can bounce back. This is our defensive possession here, our first one after our play right there. Right there, I saw the Texas route. It was a good play by him. You know, I'll give him that. I saw the Texas route, but I saw it too late. When I came back in, like when I came to the outside and tried to go back in, it was too late. That was just a good play call by him as he tries to run the ball again. Our run defense is not as good as it was on our last franchise, the last team we played with. And I think that just comes with us not having Fletcher Cox or DeForest Buckner. That's 2 90-plus defensive tackles that, you lose. I did make some big trades to pick up Leonard Williams, who I feel like can really rush the passer and stop the run. And then Ross Blacklock, I want him to develop into kind of like a run stopper. But we're there. Our pass defense is the number 2 one in the whole league, so we're really happy with that. But our rush defense is just not there. So for us to be able to stop his run this well is kind of, it's good to see. That right there, that's a hot dot. That's what that is. That's a hot dot. He got me with the run. I thought it was a run. I got stuck on the guy on his O-lineman for just a second, and I couldn't get back. I don't know if I would have even been able to get back in time if I didn't get stuck. So that's a dot. It's going to be 56-13. Still just under 6 minutes in the third quarter though. So he scored on us. We take that personal this game. Like I said, from the Dolphins game, we have a lot of anger boiling over. We got to take it out. I don't have anything against this guy, but we just need to keep scoring. At this point, usually I would just turn on shoe clock and just start running the ball because it's a long game. We've already scored 8 times. Like I said, this is the score you see for a full game. But we're going to try to do something else as we return this kick.
Get this out to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this
right here,
they're able to get him behind the
we're on
line.
defense. We stopped. Actually, that's us. He stopped our run.
Second and 11.
Second and 11. As you can see here, I'm always looking for where Henry Ruggs is. If I'm not looking for Henry Ruggs, I'm looking for John Ross. That's just where I'm at. Right here,
the play fake. Here's Hurts.
We sent Henry Ruggs just on a little,
Henry Ruggs, the rookie, his
not a slant,
target, and that'll make it third down.
Just a little drag route. I didn't really like that play call. Right here again, I'm looking for Henry Ruggs. As soon as I see him switch onto his user, I know what it is. That right there, we were able to catch it, stay in bounds, and miss the guy. Not only one, because I'm always looking over there to Henry Ruggs. Whenever I'm passing, that's always a good route. I'm looking for one. Is it a linebacker on Henry Ruggs? Because it doesn't matter who the linebacker is. It's not a good matchup. So I'm looking for, is it a linebacker on Henry Ruggs? And 2, as soon as he switches to that user and it's like a split second, where it's kind of a drop off, I'm throwing. That's a touchdown. That right there, he got me. I played to too far down with Troy Apke, which I do 90% of the time. Usually my corners are fast enough to kind of stop that. He got me there. I'm okay with that. I'm really not mad. As you can see from the start, Troy Apke was just too far down, so nothing really that he did. That was just a mistake by me, but it's still 63-21, so
that they thought they could take advantage of.
We're going to get the ball back, and we're going to go try to score as well.
Knowing when it exists to go to it, they did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Still comfortably on
All right, so right here, first and 10, 5 minutes left, and I thought we were going to get that. I thought we were going to get that big run there. I'm not sure if he finally changed his option defense to conservative to play the quarterback or not, but I thought I had it. He got us. That's a good play. 2nd and 14 here. Let's dump it off to the tight end. We potentially could have gotten Michael Pittman, but that's always risky to throw that because it could be a pick, and we're trying to play smart. So 3rd and 9, got the yards back. This right here, I'm looking to the middle of the field. I'm not looking towards the outsides really. R1 is a good one, but I'm looking towards the middle of the field right there. Boom. He cuts. Wide open. That's Thaddeus Moss, the son of Randy Moss, who we're trying to develop into a premier tight end. Him and OJ Howard could be the Gronk and Aaron Hernandez, combo that we used to have. Obviously, nobody can be, them. They were a great combo, but that's what we're trying to do. So we're actually approaching pretty close to the end of this game. It's done. He lost his game. At this point, it's just like I said, for XP, for stats. Good little bubble screen right there to Henry Ruggs, trying to get him involved a little more. Obviously, he already had some touchdowns. As you see there, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception from Jalen Hurts. That's a good game. Add on top of what, the 3 rushing touchdowns he already had too. He's having a hell of a game. This right here, I'm looking for triangle over the middle, but I'm also looking for X. But he was just over to the right enough. He tried to play the post with John Ross, and I was able to barely fit it into the left of Henry Ruggs. So that's a good play. That's a dot too, because he almost had it. A run here. 4 minutes left in the 4th quarter. A run here. 1st down. Only 3 yards. He stopped it. But you know what time it is. We're going back to the read option. Jalen Hurts, he's been having a hell of a game. At this point, we're kind of just messing around. We're really not trying. We're not trying hard at all. Good read. Good blocks right there. Missed dive. Go back in. Those are good plays right there. Good read option. For the start of next year, I think we're going to build onto that more. I think Jalen Hurts is going to take over the Michael Vick, Lamar Jackson role. We might start, running the ball a little bit more than we throw. Honestly, it just, have to come down to personnel. If he has, a lot of fast DBs on the field, and we feel like we can abuse him, or he doesn't have a good D-line, if we feel like we can abuse the run, we will, most undoubtedly. We will, abuse that run. If not, though, if his DBs are really not good or not fast, I can say, we can look at that matchup and abuse that as well. And that's what I do. I wouldn't say scouting, but I'll look at my team, the guy I'm going against. I'll look at his roster. I'll look at his depth chart to see who we're going against. And I'll look at his receivers to see how I match up. If I can play man, if I got to play zone. If I have the speed, I'll play man. But that's what I'll look at. If his corners are fast, or if they're slow. If they're slow, I'm going to use them. And as you can see here, it's 84-21, 4th quarter. That's it. What I'm going to show you is just how we got the stop, and then I'm going to show you the after effects. Just the ending. We're going to show passing yards, rushing yards, turnovers. That type of stuff. Right here, we get a good pass breakup on 4th down, or on 3rd down, so it's going to make it 4th and 25, and he's going to punt the ball. So, right here, that's it. 84-21 is the final score. It's 4th quarter. That's it. Now, before we show you the stats, if you like this video, go leave a like, comment, share. You know, just go show some love. You know, leave a comment. Tell me what you'd like to see, what I could do better. You know, what would you like to see in the future. I do have 2K21 on next gen coming. I do have Call of Duty Cold War on next gen coming. So that is coming most definitely. Right here, as you can see, we're going to show 330 passing yards, 321 rushing yards. That right there, 6 takeaways as well. I don't think I've ever had 300 rushing yards in a game. That is huge. The run was working, big plays. We're going to show what Jalen Hurts did. 13 of 17, 330 yards, 5 passing touchdowns, 2 picks. 10 rushing attempts for 221 yards and 4 touchdowns, and then 9 and 90 for 2 touchdowns for Damien Harris. That was a big game. That's going to be it, though. Peace.